Hello, viewers. How are you doing? Today on Global Insights, Pastor Brandon Biggs, renowned for his uncanny precise prediction of the assassination attempt on Donald Trump, is once again sounding a new alarm. Recall that in a YouTube video dated March 14, 2024, Mr. Biggs foretold not only Trump's assassination attempt, but also described in exact detail that Trump would be hit on his right ear by a bullet. A prediction that many doubted until it became true.
Amen. He said there's going to be a new wave of patriotism coming out, and that's whenever I saw Trump, and I saw a red wave coming out of Michigan, and then I saw Oklahoma, and there was embers of people, and they were all on they had torches all throughout Oklahoma, and they were raising up these torches that looked like fire, and they were bringing forth a new patriotism upon the nation, and it was being birthed, and it just kept spreading like fire all throughout America, all throughout. And I saw Trump rising up, and then I saw an attempt on his life. This bullet flew by his ear, and it came so close to his head that it busted his eardrum. And I saw he fell to his knees during this time frame, and he started worshiping the Lord. He got radically born again during this time frame. I'm talking, people say he's saved now, but he becomes really on fire for Jesus, for what I saw coming. And then I saw people interceding when I saw him winning the presidency through great. The Lord showed me it would go clear into the summer. Great persecution would come on him through the judges and through the law and all these people trying to sue him and all this stuff. But there would be a stop to it, and things would start to break free come toward the fall. And then I saw him winning the election through the Patriots coming out and voting. And then there will be a great economy crash.
Pastor Biggs is now sounding a new alarm, asserting that he has envisioned a coordinated assault on Trump's inauguration and notable properties. He cautions about large trucks packed with 50-gallon drums and a dump truck loaded with fertilizers concealed in underground garages and ready to strike. His vision encompasses coordinated assaults on Trump Tower, golf courses, and even another direct attempt on Trump's life. Biggs suspect this scheme might be a state-sponsored assault, potentially orchestrated by Iran and carried out by hundreds of infiltrators sneaking into the U.S. via secret tunnels along the southern border. He envisions catastrophic attacks on 10 major cities, targeting symbols of Trump's power and leadership. This prophetic voice is calling on authorities to bolster security around Trump, his properties, family, and the incoming administration, emphasizing the critical nature of the situation. While it is uncertain if this would happen, Biggs' previous accurate prediction has earned him credibility among many. With Trump's adversaries gaining strength and globalist forces possibly dreading another Trump presidency, the threat remains significant. Anyway, it is 2 days to Trump's inauguration. Time will tell. You're watching Diaspora Digital Media. I am Coach Kurafe.
It all started, I was just worshiping and just praying like I normally do, y'all. And all of a sudden, I was like, poof. And I told my wife, I said, get the phone. You got to record it. I could see, and it was the vision was putting all out in front of me, and I saw farming equipment. I saw massive farming equipment that was, it looked like on the East Coast. This farming equipment was, and there were silos, and the Lord said, "I want you to focus on fertilizer." And all of a sudden, it was like everything was coming at me very fast, and I could see these men buying lots of fertilizer since this summer over the course of quite a while. It looked like I could see. So you're not able to see the vision. So I have to describe what I saw. I forget, y'all. So bear with me. I saw trees. I saw leaves on the trees. I saw the summer grass growing. It was hot outside. And I saw these men collecting fertilizer through different places so that they would not be detected. Okay? It was like different locations buying fertilizer in bulk as much as they could without drawing suspicion. That's the way I would say it. And so these men were buying this fertilizer, and so they were storing it. And I saw massive dump trucks with separation of in the back of these dump trucks, separation with 50-gallon drums, all filled with different kind of chemicals to make what was happened in Oklahoma City back in the 90s. Okay? This happened in the 90s. And it was a massive thing, not black powder, but this fertilizer stuff. And I saw fertilizer in in a big dump truck. And the dump truck was like a big diesel that looked like construction workers. They had purchased a massive construction vehicle, like dump truck thing. And they put all this in so that it would cause a major catastrophic event. So they made the front of it armor-proof, bulletproof. Like you could not like shoot it and to make it stop it. So like very, very strong armor was on the front of this truck underneath it. So it wasn't able to be seen really well. Okay. And I saw these men, and this is going to go a lot of different places. Okay. So you have to just listen to what I'm trying to tell y'all. I saw these men with these vests on in the front cab of the truck, vest on, and they had explosives on these vests. And there was 2 men in the truck, and they took the truck and they used it to go through police barricade and military barricades in Washington, D.C. And when they did this and they tried to stop them because they were trying to do it at a checkpoint to stop them, they pushed through the barricade because the truck was very strong. And then they got them, they surrounded them, and they ignited their vest, and they took out everybody. And when this happened, it was a massive crater in the dirt, in the ground, and all the buildings were completely wiped out, and they tried to get as close as they could to the Capitol. Okay? I saw them trying to get as close as they could to the Capitol, to major landmarks of Washington, D.C. The Lord spoke to me, and he talked to me about this. He talked to me about lone wolves. Lone wolves were in America. They were just sympathetic. Like how do you say that? It is they were for terrorism, but they're just like they're on their own. They're part of the organization, but they're not a part of a big group. I saw different people like that had their own little agenda, like individuals throughout towns. Acting alone. Thank you. Acting alone. And they were all throughout. There were lots of them. And they weren't necessarily from across the border, from illegal immigrants. They were people that were inside that already lived here that were just nuts. And so the Lord showed me vans, cargo vans, white vans, cargo vans with no windows on the side that would carry 16 passenger vans with those same kind of barrels in the back of these vans, like 50-gallon drums. They weren't as big as what was in the dump truck, this one dump truck. I saw vans with the barrels full of fertilizer inside of there, and they were parking